Testing, is it picking up? Alright, looks like it's good. Picking up. Hey, there I am. Alright, how's it going, everyone? I'm in a Genshin mood today, so might as well stream it, right? We test one thing. Let's get the PNGs back. Hell yeah. Alright, that works just fine. You know, every time I boot up stream, I feel like I always forget something. And I keep forgetting to, like, invest in different models for you lovely people to throw at me. What else was I gonna do? Shit. Oh, right. Just bear with me. There we go. A fine addition to my collection. You'll recognize that as the old Fugi image by Kaleido Inc. An amazing artist who you all should check out, by the way. Speaking of which, let me shout her out. In the meantime.
Forward. What? Oh my god, there's no back!
Uh-oh. Not the Lala diaper. Well, that's I mean, your fault for not wearing leggings. Why aren't you wearing leggings? But yo, show down. I don't know why I said it like that. Just go with the flow. Alright, and finally, window. Yeah. Alright, and as you could hear for like the past couple minutes or so, yeah, I'm in a fight. Let me wrap this up.
Whirling
ice.
I got carried.
Take flight. Rest and reave it.
Heal up. Alright. Alright, was there another crate around here? Surprised I haven't seen a Fatui roaming around in Fontaine. There probably are somewhere, and I just haven't, like, found a group of them yet. Oh, they flew away. Oops. I was gonna try to capture them. You guys got no chest, so no point. Did none of them care that I just ran by? Alright, that's a oh, wait. Sealy. Try to get one of these birds. Got him! Apparently I already had one. Oops. How do I get up you? Now you guys spot me? Alright, Sealy, where are you taking us? Oh, just to every mailbox? Oh.
Uphill battle. My apologies. Practice on the side. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Alrighty, and it stopped around there.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Is that a treasure hoarder or just some random guy? That's some random guy. Alright, what else we got around here? Alright, so far no chests in sight. So I guess I cleaned up this area. Oh, wait, there's a challenge over there. Still haven't done my commissions, but all in due time.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
I don't know if that little thing on the ground is a puzzle or not. Oh no, it's a buffer. Alright, nothing in sight. Alright, maybe I can go back to the quest now. Well, actually, hold on. Check this island side. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Oh, challenge. Yeah, since I got the area to myself, might as well have voice activation on. How much I want to bet is gonna take me to that girl. The artiste. Okay. More? Ah.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Alright. Okay, it didn't take me back to her. Give me that, and give me that. Just all hydro core. Wait, or remove it for now. So good. Or not? Oh, I got it. Then I do it. There we go. Oh, now this is definitely gonna take me to the girl. To the gal. Thradix and little Miss Paimon. Oh, she's crying. Why? Hello, Salsa. What's wrong? You're looking really upset. Oh wait, it's Paimon. Hello, Salsa. What's What's wrong? You're looking really upset. Oh, there are traps laid by evil green guys here too? No wonder you're in a mad mood. Sound more like Mickey than a fucking Paimon. Am I going to die soon? Huh? Is it that serious? It does look kind of strange, but Paimon doesn't think it's that bad. At least it's not worse than before. Oh no, has Paimon aesthetic sense been corrupted by the evil organization to the point she can't tell good from bad? The fuck are you talking about, Paimon? No, that's not it. It's me. I got a case of obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder? Yeah, I've read about this disease in books, and I can relate to the symptoms. Mom and Dad didn't really take it seriously and told me then you should just stop reading about it. Wow. But I can't control myself. When I think about the beautiful scenery that has been destroyed by those ugly things planted by the evil organization, I'm so bothered that I can't eat or sleep at all. I feel really sick. My goodness, Fontaine is about to lose a great budding artist. Maybe you should go see a doctor? Yeah, Thradix is right. Paimon thinks it's best to let medical professionals handle it. But Paimon doesn't think Salsa's issue is that severe. Anyone would be upset to see a beautiful landscape destroyed. Besides, Paimon already knows how to make you feel better. We just have to reposition those ugly things and make them part of pretty scenery. And the problem will be solved. Ran out of breath there. It's a temporary solution. A temporary solution is still a solution. Let's get started, Thradix. With Salsa's guidance, we can definitely recreate a lovely view, right? Look over there. Nature creates its own line work, but the ugly things destroyed the natural flow of the landscapes, which is why they don't fit in. What, these things? In order to make those ugly things less unsightly, we have to arrange them so that they fit into natural occurring lines. The pattern of the flower bushes in the meadow follows the flow of nature. God damn it. If we don't want the ugly things to hurt our eyes, we need to arrange them so that they too follow the flow. Alright, decoration time. So, this will be moved here. There we are. I'm all cured now! This looks so much nicer! You're right, Thradix and Paimon. Ugly things aren't bad things. As long as we place them properly, they can become good things. One ugly thing down, another good thing is born. We have moved 2 steps forward towards a world of beauty. Half the effort, twice the results. Something feels wrong with this calculation method. Anyway, the 3 of us are doing great. If we keep this up, all the ugly things will someday be gone from this world. Wouldn't it be difficult to just the 3 of us? Thradix has important things to do, and Salsa has homework, right? Paimon, why do you have to say such discouraging things when everything is going well? Aren't we a team fighting for justice? I finally found something that made me happy, and now I'm sad again. It's all your fucking fault. Even you're nagging at me to do my homework. I'm gonna go. I'm going home right now. Bye. Look at what you did, Paimon. Look at what you did. He said it too. Look at what you done, Paimon. But Paimon didn't want her to get scolded. Paimon didn't say anything too harsh, right? Anyway, Paimon should probably apologize if we ever meet Salsa again. Doing Paimon's voice hurts. I don't know why. Oh no! I could have captured that guy. Do you go anywhere? No, wait, there was a disc there! Ah. Damn. Oh, I'll come back to it. Ah, there's a thingy up there.
My experiment.
Are we not going up there? Okay. I guess not. Out of control, rebalance the thingy in order to do the thing. Okay.
Whirling snow. Yeah.
And off we go. Maybe we are going up?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Are we there yet? Alright, seems like we're slowly going up to the mountain. I figured it'd take me to the mountain. Did you go over it, or... Oh.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Destination reached. Stand by. It's my cue to BRB. So I'll BRB. Alright, I'm back. Hello, Red Rabbit. I've missed you too. Congrats on your first redeem. I'm guessing you want the usual. And how are you doing? Okay. Mwah. There you go. Me lonely? Oh, well, I'm here for you. Hopefully my shenanigans could, keep you entertained. Let me just find my phone. Just gonna start the timer. If I can find it. Where's the... Alright, there's the app. Alright, it's already set that 10 minutes. You play Honkai Impact 3rd? I used to, yeah. It just became one of those games that I just abandoned because there's like so many other games I got into. But yeah, I played Honkai. I'm very behind the story though. Alright, 10 minutes on the clock. Alright, let's do this. Let's get these commissions out of the way. Oh, that's right. I switched them to Mondstadt. Good.
Snow that once adorned the world in silver, thaws to reveal
Main
green
story
fruit
part
upon
2
frost
trailer
laden
released.
branches.
We go into Mars with a
Picturesque.
whole new cast.
Only
Nice!
would make the setting more complete.
Is it a different what entirely, or like is it a sequel, or this is like it's not tied to the original Third Impact at all? I know Hoyoverse likes to name their games like Impact, even though they have no relation to each other. Diff World entirely. Okay. Yeah, I figured that'd be the case. Traveler, wonderful timing. Could you do me a favor? What do you need? Thank God it's bold enough for me to still make it out. As you've no doubt seen, the conditions up here as horrendous. Even experienced adventurers would not dare to claim that they can handle all that Dragon Spine can throw at them. I bet I got some of those words wrong. I have orders from Acting Grandmaster to stand guard here and warn all citizens not to go up the mountain. However, while I have been able to persuade many citizens not to do so, those adventurers, I'm sure you know what I mean when I say that there is no use trying to convince them. They just want to go up that mountain. I've lost count of the number of matters I've had to resolve involving these adventurers, but they just keep coming anyway, and their ranks never thin. Trying to manage them all is an impossible task. As such, I've decided to prepare some supplies for them in designated spells on Dragon Spine. Probably spots, but yeah. In this way, those adventurers will have suffered a reverse and are preparing to turn back, we'll have more opportunities to excellent themselves from the mountain. God damn. However, if some reckless food drunk in their good fortune were to get to 4 up. Oh my god. I'm just reading it as how it looks like to me because I don't have my glasses. They'd only have themselves to rely on. So could you help bring those supplies up the mountain? Sure, buddy. I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but leave it up to me. You're adorable. Glad I'm entertaining you. I shall be counting on you then. Sigh, if only those adventurers had a good as sword on and as sensible a head on their shoulders as you do. I've marked their locations on your map. You simply have to place one offering of them, of each place. I wish those adventurers had a little more self-awareness. Yeah, just let me play, bro. Enough with the talking. Oh god, would I even see the... Is that the... Alright, that's the spot. Okay. That means there are many things I could do without you seeing just by
Blade is like a
removing your
tea.
glasses. Yeah.
Only those who sample it many times.
Wait,
can
what are you
appreciate
implying?
its true qualities.
Oh man, I forgot to get the thing. The disc. Ah, I gotta go back for that. But first things first. Why did... Nah, I suck.
Snow that once adorned the world in silver, thaws to reveal the gleam of the fruit upon frost-laden branches. How picturesque. Only some tea would make this setting more complete.
Now mind me, boys. Just still... Ah, so this is what those things were for. Oh, of course.
Allow me.
Take flight!
Should replace my hammer.
I never heard that line before from the treasure hoarders. Don't worry, you'd feel you but to see it. It'd be like wearing a blindfold. Oh god. I'm scared. This is an emergency supply punk? It looked like punk to me. A supply punk. If you should need anything, you may help yourself to the materials here. Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Please do not go far in. Here, have some ham. I think it's further up. I can barely make out the... Oh boy. Let me just ignore y'all. Do I need this ore for anything? I should collect them just in case.
Rest and rebuild.
Maybe I should save my ult for Shield Boy, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, plunging attacks would do the job. Oh great, let me get some form. What? Oh.
Stand clear. Swirl. Mark. Yeah. Take flight. Hold the line.
Okay, what else was I getting? Oh, some ore. Did I get it already? I don't see the ore anymore. Watch, it's like right in front of me, but I'm like so blind I don't see it. This is a supply punk point. Oh. Duh. That would have... Okay. Alright, it just says the same thing. Okay. Here, I have some more ham. Oh, that's my ringtone. Alright, so, alright, glasses back on. Hey, I can see you again. I always did wonder what these, like, little boxes were for, but okay, they're part of a commission. That makes sense.
Let's light it up.
Where did you leave off on main story? Sumeru. Without being too spoilery, I'm working with Fatui Harbinger. And the Denjo Archon. This is an emergency spot. Oh wait, well, what am I doing? Oh, on Honkai Impact 3rd. What do I remember? The main girl transformed into a Hershker of the Void. And, May tried to stop her, Himiko tried to stop her, but, there was like this big explosion or something, and then it just like jumps forward in time to like, I'm now in a city. It's been a while, so that's roughly what I can remember. Sumeru's trauma. It's tests your patience. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Are you a Fatui? Oh no, you're not. I thought I saw the Fatui mask. They've placed all the supplies. They're all where they need to be. It's wonderful. I can rest now and speak perfect English. Still, I hope that those who go up the mountain will come sufficiently prepared and that they shan't have to use these emergency foodstuffs. Come to think of it, your clothes seem a little thin, too. Is this the latest fashion in Mondstadt or something? Whatever the case, please take these as a token of my thanks and go put on some extra layers. It's thoughtful of him. That's literally the beginning. Oh. So I'm not much of a Honkai vet then. I'm still a noob. And I think I'm ranked like 61 on like my account. Cause I think during the time when I was like playing a Honkai, every time I got on, there was like an event going on. So I'm always got the mindset of doing like, oh, I should do the event, get the limited supplies before doing the main quest. And they're just so active with events. I just never jumped back into the main story. Those events were like very creative. Like I remember a winter event, it was like some sort of puzzle game. Where you like roll dice and you like move steps forward. That really doesn't explain much, but it was fun. The events usually last like a month. Oh, well, that's why.
My apologies.
Now that I think about it, I think my friend yelled at me too for being at the beginning part of the story.
Whirling snow.
Keep thinking E is to pick up. Whoops.
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale.
There are 6-star weapons now too. Okay. Surprised they're still doing content for that. Well, actually, no, I'm not surprised. Of course, it's popular. Ah, I miss burning. There's Lance, Chakram, and Javelin. New weapon classes. And now Bow. Since Fischl's in Honkai. Oh yeah, I remember that crossover. Some health. Later on, I gotta remind myself to look for the unusual Hilly Cheryl. Me and Ryu have been achievement hunting. I don't know, there's a seed version of that. I'll take all your food.
Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Whirling snow. Let's light it up! Off we go! Take flight!
Allow me.
My apologies!
Feels good to have a pyro main. Because for the longest while, I just didn't have a main pyro. I'm glad I'm fixing that with Bennett. I would have chosen Xinyan, but her cooldowns are just horrendous. Very strong shield, but those cooldowns though, oh my god. And my Bennett is a C6, so I figured like, oh, he's perfect. And he can heal. He can't full heal you, so he's more like an off healer in case Kokomi dies, but yeah. Sadly, seems like Rita won't be becoming a Hershker. Ah. Does Durandal have a Hershker? I don't remember. I have Linnae as my pyro. Nice. He's really fun to use. I'm a little conflicted of who I want my main pyro to be when I get them. Because the Hu Tao banner is coming next. And Dea is a permanent 5-star character in here. And God, I'd love to get her. I just really love her design. And her fighting style, I'm okay with her fighting style. Her cooldowns are pretty decent. I know there's a lot of like, not controversy, but criticism about her playstyle as not being a very good character, but with the right artifacts, I'm pretty sure I can fix that. C6 Bennett isn't good with Ayaka and Eula. Oh, you think so? Because a C6 overwrites them. Oh. Oh, the infusions. Right. What was I here? Oh, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
But yeah, I know about his
Adventurers Guild.
pyro infusion. I don't ult as him as much. I fix that. I mean, I should fix that. I mainly use him as to apply pyro and just deal burning damage when I switch back to Kale. Yeah, he's more of a pyro applier, the way I use him.
Thank you for Ad Astra.
You forgot Catherine? No, I remember. Alright, and now for the other daily, which is my teapot. My own personal daily. I use my teapot to level up friendship levels. I don't know if I said that on stream before or not. Bennett boosts attack damage though. I'm sadly skipping Hu Tao yet again. Ah. Is there someone else you're
This
saving up for?
realm is truly beginning to.
Hey, look at that.
If you ever have.
Oh, she has new dialogue. I want Nouvelette and the other guy whose name I don't know. Is it like the third brother of Linnea and Lynette? I forgot what his name is, but he has like that scuba tank.
Hello. Is there some matter of importance you wish to discuss with me?
I already have the third brother. Okay. I remember Ryu talking about there's gonna be a little dude that fights a lot like Hazo, you know, with punching. His name starts with a W. I don't know him then. How do you like it here? Oh, is there anything you'd like to do?
As a matter of fact, there is something I've been planning for a while now.
Oh, what's up?
The next time we have an important policy decision on our hands, I'd like you to get involved.
You know, I just realized when it comes to the VAs hanging out, the English VAs hanging out every now and then, I've never seen Ning Wang's VA. So I wonder what she's been up to. I know I've seen Kale's. I've seen. Who else have I seen? Sino's. I've seen Toma's. I've seen Yoimiya's. Like it's easier to name like who the ones I haven't seen. I haven't seen Amber. I haven't seen Ning Wang. I don't think I've seen Shinobu either. I already have the next update. His name starts with a no Ning outfit. Unfortunately, no. I missed out on that event. I might, you know, spend some money to get her outfit because I do want to make her my main Geo. I am working on that. So I think it would look like really good on her. It'll be worth the investment if she is going to be like my main Geo character. But for now, everything's still a work in progress, so we'll see. To study the thinking behind policymaking, or to help collate the paperwork? Collate? I don't know what that word means.
Not exactly. I was thinking that you would be involved in the decision itself.
I will rise up to the challenge.
I like your boldness of spirit. The world of commerce is a battleground, and policymaking requires conviction and decisiveness. All that you have experienced during your travels is sure to imbue your policies with rare and valuable foresight.
I will give it my all.
I have no doubt. Oh, that reminds me. After the decision is made, if you could please shred any documentation that accumulates on the wall during the process. Liyue is due another paper snowstorm. This time, you'll be the one to change the prevailing weather.
I mean, I could just switch to a pyro character and just just burn it all. one is this one? Alright. Let me check on Layla. See if she has any new dialogue. Ah, she doesn't have anything new. Okay. Alright, so that's it with my teapot. Oh, wait. What about Yaylen upstairs? Nah, she's fine. What was I doing? Oh, Fontaine, the disc. God, I love that Inazuma theme. I want my bird back. Where's my bird? There's my bird. Ah, there it is. So if I'm gonna teleport anyway, let me go back to my teapot real quick. Cash this in. Then we'll go back to the Sumeru quest line. And let me just hear this one. Oh, that was nice. Wait, which one is it? Is it this one? Talk to consequences. Ah, yes.
A blade and brick.
And I am tracking now, right? Oh, well, I guess I can't from here. It's still not being tracked. Oh, all the way. All right, Inazuma. Right.
To Amanoma Smithy!
Ah, it's been a while.
Pardon me. I'd like to ask a question, if I may.
Of course. Go ahead.
Could you tell me the story one more time about the Raiden Gokaden?
No.
I probably botched that.
Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokaden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions.
You did butcher it. Gokuden. Okay. Yep, I had a feeling I did butcher it.
Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh, yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now. We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too. It seems like such a shame.
Yeah. Oh, so this is this is referring to Kazuha's quest. Also, if this is part of the Balladeer quest line, then so Kazuha wasn't an like side story. It was actually part of the main story. That's interesting. I could have sworn it was like a character side story. I didn't think it was part of the Archon quest, but okay. What was the reason behind their decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale.
Give me one moment. Alright, sorry.
The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphaned son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it.
So Niwa's story is definitely changed, because that didn't happen originally. What else did he do?
Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent-up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
The legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmiths. It looks like the balladeer did something in Irminsul, but it seems Niwa still died.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
Phew, so he still exists. And he's the same Kazuha I know. Things don't seem as bad as I feared last night. That's all. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
I love Paimon.
We're here. This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler, it's been a while.
Hello.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you. We'll take you up on that offer. Can we take a walk in the courtyard? I don't know why I was gonna read that as country yard, but courtyard.
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
Yeah, we're
We'll be
friends.
heading in then. Thanks.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Ma'am, can I ask you a couple questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
Aww.
What would you like to know?
How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Ayato is still the Yashiro Commissioner. Ayaka is still the lady of the house. No changes there. As far as I can see, nothing's changed in the Yashiro Commission either. was expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that the Kamisato siblings are both safe and well.
Well, got any more questions?
The Traveler's very caring. I really like that about him. That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how
Aww.
much she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
Aww. I'm flattered.
I mean it. Whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away. The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma is a much better chef than most. Oh, the commissioner is so fond of home comforts. They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves.
So
Miss
sweet.
Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always get a mention. It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company.
Aww. Thank you. The people of the Kamisato clan are very dear friends to me.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great.
Of course, Paimon.
Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally
Paimon.
around dinner time.
Of course. You're always welcome.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going next?
Tatarasuna.
Great! Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
The Dance of Destruction. Oh, are you visiting the guy who's in charge of the furnace? We are, Xavier.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something or someone?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
Xavier? What are you doing here?
Xavier.
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about Tatarasuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation, goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
The doctor. Mechanic, huh? Looks like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
I am.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Pretty much. So, can I ask you one more question?
Sure, go ahead.
I mean, it's not wrong. You did, kinda. Paimon thinks that this guy is confusing. And hi, Nat. How you doing? Have you ever heard of Kabuki Mono, connected to Tatarasuna?
A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word, Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
So there's no more Kabuki Mono. Did the balladeer really manage to erase himself from history completely? If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks like the majority of the changes have only affected himself. Thank you, Xavier.
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help.
Xavier,
Farewell.
excuse me.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Good. Whenever I see Paimon, I feel the need to get to her her level of being. Time to go back and see Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Oh, Paimon, I love you. Thank you, Paimon.
Hey, don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Yeah, it's strange that the Traveler referred to her as Lesser Lord Kusanali. Like, what was that about? But damn, Scar really did it. There's a trial over here. What the fuck are you doing here?
Sakura swirl. Whirling snow. Get out of here. My apologies.
The fuck were Whopper flowers doing in the water? Paimon is the best girl, yes. I wonder who I'm gonna fight here. Why did I just leave this here? There's also a freaking Dendroculus. Electroculus over there.
Rest and leave it. Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
Oh, I must haven't been strong enough the first time.
Whirling snow. Her Majesty's power flows through me. Whirling snow. Go. Out of my sight. This body belongs to ice and snow.
Oh, so Ayaka's combo, normal combo, could get you out of the trap.
I
It's
shall
cool.
treasure this good fortune.
What do we have here? Oh, well, first off. Ah, yes, this. And there we go. Oh, and I did that already. Okay. Damn it, I'm close too. What else was I gonna do? What else is on the agenda? Maybe I should get some more materials for Bennett.
Benny's adventure team.
Oh, he is like right there. All right, let me get some stuff for Bennett.
I can do it. What are my orders?
I wonder what level up materials I would need for Dea. Because it can't be the flower. It's got to be like the cube at least. The pyro cube.
Hold the line. Embrace the ice. Animal test 6308. Enhance.
Damn.
So rude. My apologies. Let's move out. Allow me.
I'm like right there. Oh no, I'm right there. Okay, cool.
Where did that come from?
Dea ascends with that huge pyramid robot. Ah, okay. That makes sense. You have this combat down. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, better. What did you need again?
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Alright, so we need that. Treasure hoarders and
Benny's Adventure Chamber.
all 6.
Assemble!
I don't have even one of those pyro gems. Okay, wait, quick maths. So 3 equals 1 of those. So 3 equals 1, so would it be like... Sorry, I'm doing math real quick. Wait, but if I do that... No, wait, that doesn't... No, that doesn't make sense. Wait. Oh, 18. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Red Pepper. Okay. Everyone gets to see how bad at math I am. Don't tell anyone, please. How dare you ignore me? I'm sorry, Red. Forgive me. As for the treasure hoarder thingies, I'm not even gonna bother caring about these. Getting the precise one. Weapon enhancement material, 10% chance to attain double the product. So recover some of the materials. Let me do double the product actually. Wow, 2.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Let's go!
I should finally be able to keep everyone safe now. Hopefully, people's opinions of me will start to change. Once the unluckiest guy alive, with a million cuts and bruises to show it. Now, a dependable adventurer at long last.
Hell yeah.
Well, I can hope. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
This is how motivated he is. I love him.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Oof, that was a big
Benny's
chunk.
adventure team, assemble! Oh. Or not.
Alright, Bennett. Damn, 28k health? Alright, what else? I did want to farm for some Crimson Heart artifacts. Let me do a little bit here. Blessing Chivalry? Did he ever add new ones? No, it doesn't seem like they did. Fuck. Crap. What? Really? Ooh. Ooh, I like that one. Alright. Oh, actually, I like that one too. Okay. Yeah. No, that might be good on freaking Dea. You know, it's I mean, a little bit of defense won't hurt. Crit, HP. HP recharge. Okay. Eh. Alright, not a bad batch, but I mean. I go crying corn go. No, don't cry! Red, come back! It's like every time I go to the screen of Bennett, like he's always getting hit with the nut animation. Ow!
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
But even Bennett is like, ow. Alright, was it, eesh, I should replace that flower. But is that flower even good? Not
Let's go
flower,
find some
feather.
treasure.
No, it is not. Okay. Alright, attack, defense, crit, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, that's really good.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Man, they just insist on giving me defense. What the fuck?
one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
It's pretty good.
Ow. Where did that come from?
Get rid of all the crap.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. On my
Alrighty.
luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Alright. Percentage HP. Hell yeah. That'll be good. Damn, but that's really good. No, chat friend left me. That's not even the right set for Bennett. You got Pyro DPS Bennett. Yeah.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Increases overlord burning. Yeah, this is good for him. What Bennett is also to me is he's also just holding on to the artifacts I want to give to Dea.
Come on, let's go.
Do you make everyone DPS? Yeah. Or else I try to.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
I mean, his cooldowns are short, so yeah, his pyro would come in handy. Fuck. I guess I'll lock it for now. I'll debate about it later.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
That does have percentage.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
This poor guy keeps getting hit by stuff. I know he does. I need to learn to stop saying anything. Well, I'm sure you have your builds and I'll have mine. I mean, that knocks out a lot of... No, but he still has 20k. So it's not bad. Alright, let me switch him out so he stops getting, like, stuff thrown in. Oh, let me look at Dea again. I say Bennett is my main pyro, but he's my temporary main pyro till I get someone I actually like. Like Dea. Hey Thomas, what's going on? And why am I getting whacked at? Red? What's going on? What'd I do? Make sure to give a fellow knight here a follow. Amazing streamer and an even more amazing friend. And an amazing knight. Oh god, is it doing it again? Modern problems require modern solutions. I made you cry, so I bully you back. I'm sorry! Forgive me! Good job. GG, Thomas. Based on attack and max HP. Based on our attack. So is everything just attack and HP? It seems like it. So I guess it's debatable, like, do you want her to tank or DPS? Okay. So they're basically giving you that option. When our HP is less than 40%, they will recover 30% of max health, restore HP. Interesting. But okay, I think I have an idea of how she works.
Old thought patterns start to creep back in, and as soon as I start talking about it, the flashbacks start.
Jesus Christ, Kale. So don't beat me up too bad with these artifact builds, okay? I really like that one.
Adventure team, assemble!
That little defense there, that was a bit of a throw off, but it'll do.
Or not.
Yeah, what was I looking at here? What did I do? Oh yeah, HP, do I want? Look at all the ones I have. So, thus far.
Let's go find some treasure.
I really need to replace that feather. Yeesh. Made a timepiece as well.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
One moment.
Or not.
Burback.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Or not.
Okay, I'm back. So what was the better
Let's
set
go find some
you
treasure.
said?
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
Let me guess, gladiator? Because if I remember correctly, that's like
Ow!
swords and claymores?
Where did that come from?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want elemental mastery on them.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Jesus.
Oh, ow!
Oh wait, no, that's the
Where did
fence.
that
What the
come
fuck am I
from?
looking at that for? Damn it. Alright, yeah, not... Alright, let me try another, batch. It's fucking the fence ones, Jesus. Well, actually, before I do that, does Xinyan scale off defense? I want to say attack, but let's see. Based on their defense. Ah. But even then, the Crimson set on for her, because like I said, her cooldowns are just disgusting, to say the least. I don't know what to do with you, Xinyan. I'm sorry. "18-second cooldown." Jesus fuck.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Yeah, I'll definitely give him more attack. Wait, no, what am I doing? Ooh, I like that. Wait, no, now I could just do regular.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade and
Play with him a little bit. Still 21k, that's not bad. It's just the weapon now. It's gonna be shit. Do I have enough for that? Let me see. I forgot how many I needed. Fuck. Still just 2. Oh, well, 3 now. Oh, it was just 3. Oh, look at that.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Do I have? Oh, I do have. Okay. What next? What was I gonna do next? Oh, right. Back to the quest.
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
Poor Bennett. Constantly getting shit thrown at him. Wait, huh? Oh, did not keep my party. Was it like different? Okay.
Gonna be epic.
Even with the fucking selection, he's getting shit thrown at him.
I'll ensure your safety.
My poor boy.
Hey, it's them.
What's up?
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
Yeah, now that everything's changed, I wonder what their topic is going to be about, since, you know, the balladeer erased himself from history.
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Really? Alright.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Yeah. Perfect. These two have researched Tatarasuna's past. Let's hear what they have to say.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
Can I read it again?
Huh? Oh, of course.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm skimming. Alright, so they marked the new stuff. Still talk about the foreign. They still talk about the doctor.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Alright, so we could skip to the yellow. No mention of the Balladeer. The content has changed. Another effect of tampering with the information in Irminsul. The Balladeer said he'd erase 2 of his names. If he really succeeded, it must have taken all of his might, but still.
Well, what do you think?
A masterpiece.
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Oh yeah, sure. Good idea, Paimon.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Armanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
We've got some things to take care of. Bye for now.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
No problem, bro.
See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
I'd love to find a disc of this area.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
I was investigating the situation with the Balladeer.
The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of code name.
Right, because removing the data from Irminsul, even she would be affected. Everyone on Tibet will be affected, so even her. Oh no.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Even Nahida doesn't remember. Just like last time, any changes to Irminsul affect her as well. The Balladeer acted quickly. He finished erasing himself before Nahida could stop him. I'm the only one who still remembers the things that were erased. Once again, I am the record keeper.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that happen that only I can remember. Oh yeah, we could tell him about we could tell him the story about the Balladeer, but not about the other Greater Lord Kusanali. Cause they wanted to be forgotten, but the Balladeer, we really didn't make that promise to him. But it's important that they should know. I have to tell you the truth. With a heavy heart, you piece back together the story that was broken and scattered across time. There once was one named the Balladeer. created by the Electro Archon. He was a puppet who lived among men. After a series of events in Tata Rasuna, the balladeer, thinking he had been thrice betrayed, left Inazuma to roam the world beyond. With no trust for humans and only loathing for the gods, he bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength, then returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become a deity with a gnosis, and ended up losing everything. Finally, he entered Irminsul, and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing now that his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that? As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world?
Be right back to get my food. Glad I remembered, the soup almost evaporated. Anyway, back to the game.
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The traveler comes from a world beyond Teyvat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
Can say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I'm not really sure. We were enemies, after all. I don't know his perspective on all this, so I can't say why he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything? Or save someone? Or did he want to completely undo his existence? Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. I still remember the question he asked me, specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. I hesitated because I witnessed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata erase her own existence, but I can't tell Nahida that. To put it another way, I know why the balladeer was so sure it could work, but I can't tell them that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
I just feel empty. He chose such a radical option, and yet...
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yes.
Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try.
Paimon and Nahida look similar. A little bit.
The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left. Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah, he changed the world in many ways, yet the dead still didn't get a second chance. Those fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayals in his life? Or did he wish he'd never existed at all?
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us. What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Especially the information is presented to you in a way that resembles a fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This matches everything I said. She just said it's Nahida's personal logs. Of course it's hers.
I authored this record myself. Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer? When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else. Hold on. So this record survived from the past? Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
Damn, she came prepared.
That's incredible! What a great idea! And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us, the now erased life of the balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
Wow.
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet.
Wow. She sure is the god of wisdom, creating a backup plan for all that. And even then, it seems like she still doesn't exactly remember the events. She's just piecing together with the story we told her.
This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion.
It is a smart idea. Like, you can preserve the story of the Balladeer, but you can, like, make a symbolic fairy tale. So, I mean, because it's abstract enough to, like, you know, could be interpreted in many different ways than just, like, it's about him. This is a very clever way of doing it.
Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke. The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
I've never had this feeling before. It feels like life is as insignificant as a feather.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot.
It did.
Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up! How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Oh,
Good
Paimon.
idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it! Come on, Traveler! You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar! That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Ah, there's no disc back here either. Darn. I really like the BGM of this area. I would love to have it. But maybe it's one of those discs that are only acquired through the salesman. Oh, wait. Hell yeah. She said to go to the bazaar, right? Pretty sure she said go to the bazaar. Wonder if we'll meet Lilo here.
We're here! What should we eat first?
I have a nagging feeling like there's something I'm missing. Something important that I'm forgetting.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry, it's just... Give me a minute. I'm still processing.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, brain. Let's dig this out. It's gotta be in there somewhere. Well, something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Creator Lord Rugadavada. Forbidden knowledge. Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Yes! That was it! Creator Lord Rugadavada. She said that no one can erase themselves from existence. Not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in Lesser Lord Kusanali to do the deletion for her? There would be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord Rugadavada. But this is a crucially important detail. It's simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Oh.
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsetias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy is the Balladeer.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
He's so different.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
I wonder if he's gonna play that theme like dun 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 dun. Oh well, I could just teleport to him. Oh, way to make it obvious, guys.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the Balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel?
Shush.
Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I would never believe it.
Huh?
Yeah, good job at sneaking, guys.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
You're right. We were following you.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yes. Maybe not just... Because he's not gonna know what the fuck we're talking about, so I mean, why are we even trying? I mean, that's a huge bomb to just dump on him when we just met.
I have no recollection.
It's complicated by doing it. Come on, don't make it...
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. You're a puppet.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Alright.
Then let's return to the city.
We really gotta go easy on him. This is all like... He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And Traveler needs to like calm down. We're probably scaring the poor guy right now. Though it is nice to see him happy. Or at peace, I should say.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining.
I mean, he has a hat.
Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
He's so peaceful. I was about to do it again. I was about to walk all that distance. Fuck that.
Off we go!
Nahida! Nahida!
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You say that you're trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Exactly
Yes.
that.
Something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Haha.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
Aw, this guy, I just want to hug him. We're just trying to think where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear. But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Ida tells the Wanderer about his past.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
We were each other's enemies. I don't want to tell him that. Come on, go easy on the guy.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Come on, Paimon. Don't talk about him like he's not there. Oh god, I feel for him already.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
But that is his choice.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wow.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Would you rather live a depressing truth or live in a peaceful lie situation? It takes a lot of balls to, after hearing all that, to like still want to learn the truth and like experience it for himself. Man.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Okay.
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
The memories of a certain puppet. He can be the balladeer, harbinger of the Futui, and he can also be the Kabuki Mono, who was once sighted in Tatarasuna.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
Oh god, I want to protect this guy with all my heart and soul.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
And now we're just finishing the job.
Alright. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face.
Ow.
Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Hi, Phasmode. I doubt there's gonna be anything special in there. Oh, food. I can't kick that down.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
How do I... Oh, duh. Anything behind here? What you hiding? Alright, nothing. Wait, hey, the fuck? Hi, Abby. How are you doing? Something spawned here. What the hell was that? Oh.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
This is from Kaleido. It won't let me throw. Well, why not? It's only 10k. I think the hockey is this one. There you go, Abby. Just for you. Ow. What a nice building. Ah, my poor face.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty. But there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
Whatever it was spreading.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
Oh, God.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Hey, whoop it. The fuck?
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Yeah, I just wanted to let them finish their combo. I love how that still hit me.
Adventure time.
Here comes trouble. Let's end this quickly.
God damn, that was a lot of damage.
Everybody stand back. Get out of here.
Stay right there.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Get out of here. Out of the way. Adventure.
Whirling snow.
This is bad.
Rest and rebuild.
Yeah. Take cover.
I guess this is it. What an annoyance.
Can I, like, jump on something? Oh, God, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way, don't I?
Use this first. That seems to work.
Just like we rehearsed.
I could just dendro it up.
Use this first.
Even that is gonna take forever. God damn it. Is there nothing that could jump on to make me do a plunging attack?
What an annoyance.
Nope.
Use this first.
Yeah! Sakura swirl!
That seemed to work.
I'm going in! Don't worry, I got this.
What an annoyance. Use this first.
Take cover!
God damn it.
Allow me.
Bro, just fucking die, please. There we go, more chance to use Bennett.
Well met.
Get out of here!
Back into it. Killjoy. We've only just begun.
Rusty, Reba.
Adventure time!
This should be fun. You can't run. Time to
Everybody stand back!
That all you got? No target, Killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let's light it up!
You can't run. Well, neither can I. Not breaking a sweat.
Take cover!
It isn't time for a break yet.
Ah, the pyro isn't breaking his shield as fast.
This should be fun. Killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let's light it up!
No, you can't run. Well, neither can I.
Get out of here!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. It isn't time for a break
Adventure
yet.
time!
Ah, his damage is still pretty weak. Oh, whoops.
Not break can't run. Well, neither can
Get
I.
out of here!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. No slacking off.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
All you got. Finished. You can't
Everybody
run.
stand back!
Well, can I see through you.
Yeah!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Take cover! Ow! Off we go!
Okay, 1,000, not too bad actually.
All you got.
Get out of here! Out of the way! Yeah!
You can't run. Well, neither can I.
Yeah!
Miscalculated.
Alright, Bennett, what else do you need?
Benny's adventure team!
Ah, you are kind of low in that. Close though. But just get one of these. A sex is pretty low though, for sure. Free Kindle? Passive cooldown of overload? Oh, cool.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
I remember this. It was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Wow, it's been a while since I've seen Senora.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
Surprising, like how the Fatui could get anything done when their fucking harbingers are at each other's throats.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
This is Her Majesty's gift!
Let's light it up! Don't worry, I got this. Get out of here! I'm going in!
What the fuck hit me there? I didn't see that.
Got you! Her Majesty's power flows through me!
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Got you! Mirror images first. Are you here to play with me? Just rebuild! Let me amuse myself.
The merrier! Out of the way! Why do they never miss? Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let me amuse myself a little.
The more, the merrier! That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Look at me.
You little shit, you're more annoying than usual.
Take cover! Allow me! I'm going in! Yeah!
Can't run from death.
Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of his playstyle.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
Gonna be real quick, just gonna get a refill. Alrighty.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
The doctor looks cute. Yeah, definitely a husbando material. Once you get past, you know, the mad scientist persona.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you apart from your crazy experiments?
Yeah, even there you go.
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor. He's behind all this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Never mind, they is still too stuck up. Yeah. I agree, Paimon. He's a big menial. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Don't worry, there's plenty of other husbando materials, I'm sure.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
What? What kind of logic is that? Dude, Nahida, Paimon, even the Traveler, they're really not helping out this guy. They're just torturing him at this point. What the fuck? I want all the cute Genshin characters, but I only get weapons when I pull my main reason to stop playing the game. Yeah, the pulls. So unreliable. You only just, you know, pull and pray that you get something good.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets?
Answering a question with a question. Alright. I mean, clearly he's not the same guy. You don't have to give him the same treatment. Like, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. At least give him a chance. Damn.
Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Are you saying...
Can you return my memories to me?
Ooh...
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you, and I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Ah, this poor guy. Is this the true meaning of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's words? A person can't erase themselves, even though the original balladeer has gone. This person will live on in his place. As a person's sins an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Damn, he's desperate. Ah, God.
Very well.
Hopefully his memories, his current memories as a wanderer remain, you know? And there'll be like a lot of good in him.
Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free?
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? No way!
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
You got any more stupid questions?
Feeble human!
Too slow.
At my command, you shall fall! Insignificant pest! Behold! My endless cycle begins! Feeble human! Squall Fury! Insignificant pest! Cry louder!
Too slow.
Perish!
Follow me.
Insignificant pest!
Too slow.
How that did not hit me, I have no idea.
The wind rises.
Ah, even from up there?
At my command, you shall fall! Feeble human!
Ha!
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self.
Not entirely, it seems.
You inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now you've recovered your memories. The past will catch up with you.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
I am.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
Yeah, that was a vacuum. Sorry about that. How bad was it?
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the Sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
That's a good way to look at it, at least. Alright. I like that this is a whole, like, redemption arc for him. Proud of him. Got all his memories back, and he seems to be somewhat at peace with everything.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Wow.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
God of wisdom, after all.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nahida doesn't see you that way.
Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
Bye-bye, off to Spoop. Alright, have fun. If it's a stream, I'll definitely tune into you guys in a bit, because I think I'm gonna wrap it up after this quest, and it seems like we're reaching the end.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered. Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you. Let's hope you can find some answers.
I will try.
Traveler.
Yes?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you've changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Please don't make us... I didn't do all of this for a reward. Please don't make it sound like I'm extorting you.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
I hope you could give Nahida a chance.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Oh god, Paimon.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
Huh? You want us to decide?
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Have you got anything?
Name change rules. You can attain the item and appellative stroke from the Archon Quest interlude in version of Genesis, which will allow you to change Aeon's Adrift, Wanderer's Animo name. Ow. Please take note that some names cannot be utilized in this change. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there are some words you can name, that people would name their wanderer that you wouldn't want, like, seen publicly. Hi, April. Once you have renamed this character, some interfaces in the game following forward will display the name that you have chosen, obviously. There's a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. Disclaimer. This traveler is please ensure to follow through. Yep, there we go. Knowing people online, I could just imagine what they would, like, name this fucking character. Jesus fucking Christ. At the same time, you are welcome to use the report function to send feedback to us. Alright, they were prepared for this. They were definitely prepared for this. And here you go, April. Mwah. So, some context. There's this video game series called Legacy of Kain. And at first it started out as a noble wanting power. It turned into something greater. The main character, Kain, wanted to change fate, change history, but in that game, fate, destiny, or whatever you want to call it, is like a physical force that stops you from doing a certain thing. Like, if it's written in time that you are supposed to do something, you'll have like a physical force on your body to commit that act. Such as, like, let's say, killing someone. And not just with him, it's for others as well. So with one of his subordinates, Kain's subordinates is Raziel. It's like one of his top lieutenants in this whatever order he was trying to establish. And since then, like long ago, there's this prophecy of a hero that would like restore balance to everything. A lot of times, like we were thinking it's Kain the whole time because you know he's the scion of balance, but the thing is, with Raziel played a big part in this. Because his character was all about, like, changing his fate and just facing his destiny and all that. And when he realized he could, like, end, like, this cycle of whatever's happening, he was willing to sacrifice himself for it. Even to someone, like, he so brutally despised. So, Raziel, the Redeemer, is what I want to name him. Cascara redeemed himself in the end. He faced his destiny, and he's better for it. He's learned a lot from it. I think it's a perfect name for him.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think this will do.
Oh, alright. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
What do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, Please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Look at that willingness just to face it all head on. Even before he got his memories back, he's just that kind of guy. He's willing to face everything head on. Name's perfect for him.
No nonsense. I like it. Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore.
There were some bumps along the way, but it's all over now.
So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Oh my god, Paimon!
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
As though morning dew, return to the resting place. Gotta walk there and shit. Ugh. So much effort.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
Rest up, Paimon. I'll buy some delicious treats as a reward.
Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase.
Oh. Yeah, it's still knocked over.
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
That night we stayed here. Paimon bumped into the table after being startled by something to do with the balladeer and broke the vase. But the balladeer erased its existence. He changed the world. So why is the vase still broken? Because Irminsul alters memories, not necessarily There is a reason for that. I don't know how to put it into words, though. Like, it affects memories of people, not necessarily, like, the world itself. But if that were the case, then how would history would change? It's an interesting phenomena, and I guess that was the point of it.
You sound lost and confused.
Who's that?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Paimon hears it too.
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate.
Oh, so like I was saying about the Legacy of Kain series, like it's sort of the similar of what's going on here. Like fate, destiny, it's a force that you can't really alter. It's a physical force.
Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Exactly. Like if something is destined to happen, it's still gonna happen one way or another.
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Believe my eyes. Does she mean I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Absolutely amazing story. Oh man. Oh yeah, there's the item to change the name. Alright, that's a great way to end it. Wow, that has to be like one of my favorite quest lines in Genshin so far. Scaramouche's redemption. Damn, it was really good. Anyway, make sure to follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm mostly active. I'll plug all my socials so you can see like what to follow me on. I got Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff. I'll archive my VODs on YouTube. So if you ever miss a stream, feel free to look there. Anyway, let's find someone to raid.
Affected by climate change, and this is pivotal moment in our global mission. Thank you and go.
Well, well, well. Who is this that's online? Hmm? Hmm? So, ladies and gents, we are going to raid my friend April. She, like Kaleido Inc. and Net here, are what I like to call the ghost hunting group. We play Demonologist, Phasmophobia. We're the ghost hunting crew, for sure. Anyway, we're gonna raid April here, and she's not affiliate yet, so please, make sure to give her a follow. Alright, let me go on over. Let me just make sure, like, everything's fine on their end. I click her profile even though I already had it open. What the fuck am I doing? She's like just starting. No, I mean she's just starting. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go there. She's having an even more amazing start. Oops, that's not what I meant. But hey, with exclamation point raid, that'll be our raid message, so make sure to copy that. There, that's what I meant to do.
So the plan.
When you're a leader, the competition is always hoping that you're going to slip up. So, these
Oh yeah, let me also put Kaleido in the background.
indisputable. Like, apartments.com has the widest variety of variety. Apartments.com was the reason that apartments were invented. Heck, we got more spaces than space.
Oh, don't mind the ad. Anyway.
Incalculable?
Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you guys around. So, let's all give April a warm welcome, okay? Make sure to give her a follow.
Doesn't solve shit. So we're gonna do some warm up then, I guess. So we're gonna do some warm up then, I guess. A warm up game and then so do I. All right. So do I. Well, I guess I don't need that cage right now. What, you want me to put you guys in the cage? What, you want me to put you guys in the cage? Well, no. I mean, I could fit you both into the cage, probably. Let's see here.